Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your reading. You have here the Seven of Cups, the King of Swords, the Magician, the Lovers, the Emperor. Down here the Three of Cups, the Wheel of the Year or the Wheel of Fortune, depending on the deck, and the Ten of Wands. So from these cards, especially with the Magician and the Seven of Cups, I'm getting like the shape of your heart or your soul, whichever you'd rather. I'm seeing it's like a projector or um like because I was watching one video and there was this thing and it's like a circle and with mirrors in it, and it kind of, when you put something in it and you close it, it kind of like creates a sort of a holograph of that image, which looks real but you can't touch it or anything. So that kind of thing. And what I mean by that is your heart or soul is something where maybe it's like you have several you have several versions of yourself with the Seven of Cups here. You have several versions of yourself. Um kind of like how there's different things in the cups. So you have different sides to yourself, but you don't tend to show everyone, or there may be certain people who you do, but there's certain people you don't really show your real, like your whole truth to, kind of like the Magician, like smoke and screens. The truth, I'm not seeing the whole truth, so I see that with you, like either maybe you, like, I'm seeing it as you don't show your whole truth to others, or you're very selective of who you show that to. I do see this card as like a close group of friends. um this could also be someone who, and with the King of Swords, I'm seeing someone who um like kind of like I'm seeing acupuncture kind of pins. So someone who, like, sometimes you're you're misunderstood, like you want to help, because when you first see pins like that, you think you think it hurt, but it's actually used for healing. So your words sometimes um may hurt others, but you don't intend for it to hurt. That could be the case for some of you, where your words or actions hurt others, but it wasn't your intention to cause hurt, or you're just misunderstood. Um, and then with the Three of Cups, I'm seeing those, those cups where you have a string attached, and then when they're pulled to the, like, its maximum length, you can talk to other people. So I'm seeing that. And I'm seeing it as like you like communication with others, and you like news, like celebrity gossip, that kind of, those kind of things. Like spending time with your friends, like catching up with friends, that kind of thing. Maybe a bit of gossip as well. Um, so some of you may prefer talking to people from a distance. So I'm using phones rather than like actually meeting up and spending time together. You may prefer spending time with people from a distance, because those kind of cups are used in a distance. Although these people are really close together. So again, it could be close friends who you talk to close up, and other people you prefer texting, or the other way around. With the Wheel of the Year, I'm seeing here kind of maybe like a dice. Like, again, not just that you never know what to expect, but um you may rely on luck a lot. Like, some of you may not be the type to really plan things. Maybe prefer to just, like, maybe just wing it or rely on your luck, see how it goes. Kind of like flowing with the wind kind of energy. Um, Again, you may have a different size to yourself, like a dice. So you have several different sides. Um, like kind of like layers. Um, what else is there? With the Ten of Wands, I started thinking of those sticks that I think it's clowns, they step on it. Those really long sticks, and you have to like kind of balance, and they're used to walk. forgot what they're called, but those kind of things. So it could be that maybe you're balancing a lot, or you tend to balance a lot. Maybe there's a lot that you have a lot of feelings that you try to balance, you try to hold on to. So as in like you don't like you're balance you have a lot to balance in the sense of not just tasks but emotions and people could also be and maybe expectations as well. Um, you may your point of view may tend to differ from a lot of people, like from may highly likely tend to differ to a lot of other people's points of view. Because when walking on those long sticks, you see things from again a different point of view to others because you're taller than other people because you're elevated by those sticks. So your point of view would be different. So again, your point of view could likely be different to a lot of people. Maybe the way you like to do things will be different. You may also have a unique way of doing things, since you know when walking you use your own legs to walk, but with those sticks, it's more challenging. So maybe for some of you, you like a challenge, or you may tend to take the more challenging route, or you simply have your own unique way of doing things, like your unique way of walking, that kind of thing, kind of like a unicycle. So yeah, I'd say unicycle fits more of this, but I'm not really seeing this as a unicycle. I'm also seeing like a coin, tossing a coin with this one. Um, so you could also be highly guided by the universe and guardian angels as well, or you guide others. Others go to you for advice, for what to do. Um, so then I want to get back to that those two long sticks. I'm trying to think of what other message I wanted to say with that. But yeah, you could also be someone who's like you put a lot of effort into the things you do, because and like when you want to learn something, you really like focus on it to learn that skill. And you eventually do learn that skill. Like walking on this kind of sticks isn't an easy task, isn't an easy skill to learn. But again, if like using a clown for example, the clown eventually learns how to do it and is eventually able to walk on those sticks. So similarly, you're someone who's able to eventually learn what the hobby or the skill that you want to learn, and no matter how long it might take, even if it does take 10 years, like the 10 of Wands, 10 years. I suddenly heard 10 years. Um, then with the Lovers, I'm seeing a feather. Um, so you could be someone who like maybe is easily swept away, kind of like a feather, or someone who you may want like you may prefer to leave home early, because like a feather leaving its host, leaving the bird. Um, you may also be quite flighty. You may also you could be quite light-hearted. I'm seeing someone who's very loving, kind of like the Lovers. Like you have a lot of love to give out. You could be quite independent as well. And with the Emperor, um, so with the Emperor, I'm seeing him. Maybe I'm not sure what else is there. I'm getting a scepter. So again, you like to do things your way. Yeah, you like to do things your way. Like that you may also be in like a high position as well, or you like your soul has been through a lot. I mean, you could have been been in a high position, like a king, queen, emperor, empress in a past life. So again, your soul could have been through a lot of different things, or your soul is just maybe used to a higher position, or again, it could just be like a higher power guiding you. But yeah, those are the main things I'm seeing with these cards. I don't want to make the video too long. Anyway, if you do notice anything else, please comment it down below. Thank you for watching.